You're watching Fugitive Red Eye, and welcome to another episode of Cult Films. We just watched Jack Frost 2. We watched Jack Frost 1 in the last episode. And my voice is a hell of a lot better this time than it was then, because I think I had the fucky voice last time. Actually, did I? Did I even have the fucky voice? Maybe I think I did. I don't fucking care. Point is, I had a fucky voice at one point, and it's a lot better now. Still a little off. But this one is fucking great. I love this sequel because it's even stupider than the first one in every conceivable way. Because it takes place...
from the beginning, the movie's like way funnier than the first one.
Yeah, like the dialogue's much more like ridiculous. The acting's actually, I agree, it actually does seem marginally better. The special
they gave
effects,
the characters way more depth.
The special effects are better. Guy Safari seems to think that this has a low budget, and that I'm crazy for saying that it has a higher budget, but there's no budgetary information on the second one, so I cannot actually confirm. The first one...
Sorry, it's just the vibe. It's just the vibe, I swear. I can't confirm or deny.
I think it was a higher budget. I think it was probably, because the first one was 500...
more effort into it.
Yeah.
I would believe that, too. It's just my gut saying, like, it was a little cheaper. I don't know.
But
something about it.
It takes place on a tropical island, with a killer snowman. At the beginning, there's some group of people who go and get Jack Frost remains from the antifreeze. It's not really ever explained who or why. I assume they're connected to the same science group that made the acid that created him in the first place or something. I don't fucking know. But the point is, there's a group that brings him back to life, and then because he fuses his DNA with the antifreeze that he was, in, and then he also, fuses with the blood of the sheriff because his blood was in the antifreeze, so, he's connected. And that's a very important plot point because the way they defeat him in this movie, which is pretty stupid. But, in this movie, there's also, a part where he, coughs up these little snowball babies that are, snowball gremlins, basically. And they're around for, maybe 10-15 minutes before, they show up in, the third act of the movie, and they take up, part of the third act, and then they're gone, and then Jack comes back. It's pretty funny. They defeat him using fucking bananas because the sheriff's allergic to bananas, and so I guess bananas just make Jack explode.
B-A-N-A-N-A-S.
B-A-N-A-N-A-S, exactly.
So if the sheriff ate bananas, he would explode.
Yeah, maybe. And Corbin raised an excellent point when we were watching it, so does that mean that the snowball babies are actually the sheriff's children in a way?
Yeah.
Because, they got his DNA, right?
Yeah.
And this one I have on DVD, because this DVD is way less rare than the first movie. For some reason, you can get the second movie on DVD just fine, but the first one's, really rare and out of print.
No shit.
Yeah, it's really annoying, because I don't have the first one physically, just digitally, whereas the second one I have on DVD. The first one's obviously more Christmassy because, it takes place in Snowminton. But this one gets there when it has, a snowstorm that Jack creates on the island and stuff. There's also this... Go ahead.
I was just going to say, you wouldn't expect the first film to be more rare than the second one. Because it's even as a kid, I remember seeing, the Jack Frost VHS and DVD, at Blockbuster.
Yeah.
It was probably the PG one, the kid one.
Yeah, and that caused all sorts of confusion.
Yeah.
I know that's how Spencer saw the first Jack Frost, as I said in the other review.
Yeah, but I don't think I've ever seen a copy of the second one.
Yeah. I just remember on eBay I could find the second one just fine. But yeah, there's also this captain, or this not captain, colonel that runs the island. There's also a character called Captain Fun who definitely needs to get beat up.
Yeah.
But there's a colonel who
or the pops into their bed.
Yeah. Wake up, rise and shine. He's basically just like that chick who's looks like somebody has a case of the Mondays. That's his whole character.
Yeah.
Yeah. But anyway, as the movie goes on, or as I was saying rather, there's this guy who runs the island who's just trying to sweep it all under the rug. He's oh, it's bad for profits. We can't let anybody know that there's murder here. And so he's trying to sweep it under the rug the whole time and cover up the fact that they get a kill count of fucking 18. Also, this movie's way more cartoony and retarded because The first kill in this movie, Jack literally turns into a giant snow anvil and lands on this chick.
Yeah, I also just realized it's a parody of Jaws and Gremlins.
Yeah.
Like,
well, and, like, originally they're trying to explain it away as, like, a shark attack. They're like, yeah, it's the coconut shark.
the coconut shark.
Yeah. I love this movie. I love both these movies. They're both pretty comparable to me in how much I like them. Because the first one's pretty iconic with all the Christmas imagery and, like, you know, I was only axing you for a smoke. But, like, this
I
one...
like the part of the movie when Amelia Earhart was ripped apart by crabs.
Exactly. Best part. Anyway, yeah, I enjoy this movie. Very Trauma-esque. Like, it's not Trauma, but it's the kind of thing that Trauma does, you know?
Yeah,
I've seen
like
it.
almost more like Full Moon and how bad it is sometimes. But
Yeah, that's true.
the plot is very similar to Ginger Dead Man.
Yeah, I could see that. Although I've only seen Ginger Dead Man 2, not 3. Or not 1 either.
Wait, we should be watching Ginger Dead Man since it's Christmas related too.
Yeah, we should. Anyway, I think that's good for the review. Anyone else have anything to add, or should I just wrap it up in a neat little package?
Snow Me.
All right, yeah, that should have been the
My
title.
name is Lou Paloma. Snow Me.
Here's my note. Jack Frost, funny movie, 2025.
The content.
Good. No, I did not like the content, but I did say good.
The content.
The content, sure.
Anyway,
I'll-
that's going to do it. Nice wrapped up video.